Everyone has that one car that ignites their passion for motorsports. Well, my SVT Focus was it for me. Wasn't the fastest car around, only had 170 horsepower and 145 foot-pounds of torque. It wasn't a car that gives you any type of street cred. It sure didn't win many races at a stoplight. But at 2,800 pounds, it was considered a lightweight. It had a fully independent McPherson strut suspension with brakes that looked like they were from a Mustang Cobra. Transmission was a 6-speed Getry transmission found in the Mini Cooper S at that time. It shared the same platform as the European ST170. Dual overhead cam, 16-valve, iron block, aluminum cylinder head. The engine was a 2-liter produced by Cosworth. Now it had a trick intake runner system, like the Integra GSR, where the intake runners would switch over from long to short depending on RPM. That, combined with the VVT solenoids, gave the car a VTEC sort of feel. At the high RPMs, it would switch over and give you a little boost. When I got this car, it was so cool that I had figured that my driving skills weren't anywhere up to the car's capabilities. So I wanted to learn more. I wanted to learn how to drive the car. I wanted to learn where to drive the car. So I entered my local autosports club and got to business. Went karting a lot, that helped. And with the instruction of HPDE and professional driving instructors, I was able to get myself to a comfortable position where I could compete in 2.5 years of SCCA autocross with the car, multiple track days, and high-performance driving education. Modification-wise to the car, engine-wise, I had almost every bolt-on imaginable on the aftermarket. I had the air-to-water oil separator. I had the Piper Cross Viper intake. I had the MSD coil and wires, aluminum throttle body from Steeda, underdrive pulleys, various Steeda motor mounts, and rounded the system off with a Diablo Sport tuner. I used Diablo Sport's off-the-shelf mat. Focus Sport front and rear strut tower braces, a Corbeau racing seat with Focus seat bracket, Ford Racing short throw shifter with Ford GT shift knob. I had the Ford GT shift knob sent out to a fabrication company to fit the Ford Racing short throw SVT Focus shifter and the Ford GT shift knob. The Piper Cross Viper had a fresh air inlet that you could place anywhere you'd like. Some early 2002 and 2003 SVT Focus suffered from a TSB for a throwout bearing in the clutch. Other non-serious TSBs, technical service bulletins put out by Ford, were some exhaust hangers that would break and rattle. The cooling systems utilized Buna L O-rings when they should have used Viton O-rings. Besides a few of those issues, there was nothing really wrong with this car except a lack of power. SVT was actually going under at the time and becoming Ford Global Performance. Ford had plans to supercharge this car, but it never came to. Aftermarket companies like Focus Sport offered full turbo bolt-on kits, and Jackson Racing offered a supercharger kit you could purchase through Ford Racing with all the necessary parts and tuner. The brakes were fantastic, and you could even take these on autocrosses and track days and not see any real brake fade if you have the right pads. The 2-liter Z-Tech engine was great on fuel consumption with around 32 miles per gallon on the highway and around 26 miles per gallon city driving. The interiors held up well, and you can still see these driving around on the road today. At the time, this was the only real European hot hatch that Ford was offering overseas and in USA at the time. The 2002 Focus RS was only offered in Europe. I found these pictures lying around, so I just wanted to do a little type of review slideshow with some commentary. So I hope this helps everyone out who may be looking at this car to purchase one used, or just looking at one to see what they were like. They were great momentum cars, meaning it wasn't the fastest thing around, so you had to keep your momentum. And the 6-speed was a great platform to learn how to performance shift like heel toe, double clutching, and rev matching. The clutch weighting was great, so the pedal feel was really good, but the suspension was rock hard. People did say that it was a great mix between sport and comfort, But I don't think so. Me and my wife used to be jarred. Anyone riding in this car knows that this car, even from the factory, was super stiff. It was meant to be a stiff factory performance car. The open diff allowed the front wheel drive to understeer a great deal, but keeping it under control was part of all the fun. Well, I hope this helps everyone. Like I said, SVTWRC here. Take care, everybody.